complaining and because you're deciding to do this. Yes, I am.
Right.
But like, what does that mean?
That don't mean I can't be tired.
Right.
Like, I'm not supposed to be tired because I choose to do this.
Right. You do. You be like, what does that even mean?
Mm-hmm. Back to success. Like, that's why I said with success, I look at it in small portions for my life. Like, everything I do is success. When
when you hit a goal.
Got an EIN number, I felt successful.
Yeah.
When I got when my credit got past 700, I felt successful. Like, every little thing, I felt like I didn't take it as a big, like I'm chasing for like an ending somewhere at the top of the mountain.
Right.
Every step, because I like and love what I'm doing, I feel like every step I do feels like a successful step.
And that's how I feel too.
You know, I don't care how somebody else judge it, how they look at it.
Right.
You know, they look at it like he been doing this for a while, why he ain't got this, or why he ain't doing this, or why he ain't. And it's, you know, like I said, everybody judgmental at some point, but then you got them people out there that's just like to spend their life on it, man.
Yeah.
They spend more life, they spend more of their time doing it, judging somebody else, than they even worry about correcting their own. You know.
Yep.
So how do you feel about success? Do you think it's?
No, I agree with you.
You agree with me?
I feel like whenever I complete something that I wrote down and I went through all the steps and I completed it, I feel like that's successful to me.
What if you do a play or something, or you do a night that maybe a lot of people aren't gonna show up that night, particular night? How do you feel about stuff like that?
Yeah, I still feel like that's successful because I did it.
I feel the same way.
Like I did it and I completed it. And I'm going on to the next. It was successful.
You're exactly right. Okay, yeah, that's how I feel too. Exactly how I feel. I mean, that's you try to, because you're driving. It's going to be levels. It's going, you know, nothing just going to fall in there like that. And, you know, that's why I say you got to do what you love. Do you love what you're doing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm, even with, you know, like you said, if the numbers are small or whatever, I still keep going. It doesn't matter. I go on to the next. And the more that I do it, the more people come, the more people are interested. And I feel like that's how everybody, all the millionaires started. They didn't start out with a whole bunch of people.
No.
Because who knows you? Nobody knows
you.
So you gotta get yourself out there.
Drake was on Jimmy Fallon. Was that Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel? He said he just found out that his father don't even listen to his music. You know what I'm saying? So it was funny, but you know what I'm saying?
No, that's like
his dad don't even know that he had all of these the #1 albums and all of this stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. When you deal with people who don't see you, a lot of people don't see your vision.
Your vision, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you have so many people out here who worry about people who don't see their vision. I'm not that person.
Yeah.
I don't worry about who don't see my vision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You do it. I just go for it.
You do what you love to do.
But people are not. When you trying to be successful, a lot of people just not gonna see your vision. And there's so many people spend so much of their time worrying about those people who don't see their vision. You know what I'm saying? You have to drop them. If you don't see it, okay, fine. When I get to where I'm going, you will see it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't worry about stuff like that. I just keep trying. I keep striving, keep rolling, keep at it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, just like we always talk. You know what I'm saying? We look at our numbers sometimes and what we doing now, and not what we wanted, but we love what we do. And eventually they're gonna come, and they can get where they need to be, and they gonna. You know, and it's slow. It's a slow grind.
It is.
You know, but you know, so our big homie, get yourself together over there too, man. We need you back here. You know? But he's a little under the weather right now, so hopefully he'll be back next week. But we talk all the time, and I lost my train of thought here.
You just talking about how I got the building, the building of businesses.
You tell him all the time how, like, you know, guys like Gilly, the guys that just do what we do, and the Joe Buttons, and they started off small. You know what I'm saying? It didn't just go down overnight. Right. And then these guys were somewhat successful in this line of business already. So I expect them to take off a little faster than what we take off. But
right.
we don't do any foolery on
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that has a lot to do with it too. Because if we was on here with song and dance, you know, we probably have a lot more followers. But you know, we stay true to who we are. You know what I'm saying? We not foolery kind of men, so we don't do foolery things on the show. So that's why we bring people on like you, and got a buddy of ours that had on last week. People who trying to do positive things.
Right.
We talk about positive things. Things definitely we need to try and do in this city to correct some of the wrong that's going on out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, so that's what we do. We stick to our guns, and we gonna get there. You know, 'cause we love what we do, so it don't feel like work to us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think one thing keep me so level-headed, too, because I've been on both sides and I know both sides. Like I done been here, I done been here. I know people that's here now, millionaires, and I watch where they come from. So, and I seen backstories. Like I have friends that somebody look at the day and be like, he do this, he do this. But I seen the backstory.
Right.
So I seen how it was formed. So I got an understanding of how stuff works.
You saw the
like I know
you saw the sausage being made.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so it doesn't really bother me because, you know, like I said, I always say, do you love what you're doing? I said because that's the only thing gonna keep you level headed. If you're searching for something else and it don't go your way, then you feel like, I gotta jump to something else. This ain't doing it. You know, I got this house trying to flip, but they ain't selling yet. Whatever the case may be, everybody looking for instant gratification.
Yep.
I don't even really know too many things that has instant gratification. I don't care how people look at it like, yo, he just came out with that album. How he popping already? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he did not.
Right.
Did you see his video from 2003? You know what I'm saying? He just got out there.
Think about how many people think Jay-Z just came out when he dropped Reasonable Doubt. So many people think that he just came out in '96.
No.
Man, been at it.
Yeah, been at it.
Forever.
They just showed a video the other day with him dancing. It was funny, yo.
Oh my goodness.
He's doing like a Big Daddy K kind of like two dudes or whatever. I'm like, what the? And I've never seen this. This was old, but that's what I'm saying. Everybody look at now. What's your plan? Say everybody look at the end, the end result or whatever. That's what everybody look at. They don't look at nothing for that.
Like I was just saying, they don't see how the sausage is made. They just see people having it on the table eating it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is good. They don't see how, you know what I'm saying, before it's packaged and put in that case and put in that package. You know what I'm saying?
I had friend rappers, you know, I done been up there, like I explain him all the time, man. Black Raw was like this at one point. The guy made Whoa.
Oh.
And he had a dime. We was in the club. He in the club. He have a dime. We in the club. Everybody jumping down. He's standing there. And I felt why he felt a certain way. Even though he was there, like, you know, he didn't really grimace into the whole, he had no one record in America because he didn't have the residuals wasn't coming in. Like I've seen it. You get what I'm saying? He didn't really want to take pictures like that because he said, man, I'm doing all the time. I ain't getting no money. You know, everybody running up to him, going to take pictures and all that. But in his mind, he like, man, I ain't get a check yet. They gave me a little $75,000, whatever they gave me, boom, boom. But that's not a lot of money because you gotta realize these people, they're just rapping. They're not doing anything else. Yeah. So once that's already gone. When somebody hands you that little check, you know, that's already basically gone. You find a way to live, get a little car, that's it.
Pay your manager his 15%.
That's what I'm saying. Still got to pay taxes on it. Right
back to square one.
So I got a chance, like I said, I mean, that's just one story, but just in general, I got a chance to see that even with on the outside things looking good, sometimes behind the scenes ain't even all that. You know, so we just got to, like I said, man, we just got to keep grinding, and I think we're going to be fine. Like I said, nothing we do, Bob, everything I do, I like. I love it. I do it whether I got paid or not. And they were just talking about we played basketball for free all the time. We could have been finding something else to do at that time.
I played like I made $6 million a year. I'm telling you, I'm all over the court. I run, man. You think I make $6 million a year the way I play? Shit. Get $6 million worth of sweat. That's all I get it. And it's right back to reality when I leave that court. Shit.
So, like I said, you're right. So, You know, so like I said, so we should be able to put that same effort in there.
Exactly.
So that was the big, you know, the thing that really got us. So we, like I said, we normally do like I said, we normally do like an hour. So I guess we was there. So at closing of this interview, I guess we're gonna. I just want to say, continue doing what you're doing. We like what you're doing. We that's why we pulled you up. We like the way you move, everything you're doing, anything you need from us, you got. Anytime you need to run something through, we need us to push something, just give us a call, send us a message or something. We'll send it right through. Anything we can do to help, you know, that's what we're here for.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely.
This is a team now. You know what I'm saying? This is for real. This is a team. I mean, everything you need done, anything you need pushed, we right here. You know we here every week.
Yeah.
We here every week, like clockwork.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, if we spent more time helping each other
Right.
as a race, we could get so much further.
Yes.
I mean, you look at all the other races,
Right.
everyone helps each other. You know what I'm saying? I was explaining to Moot one day, I do renovations, so I was working in this lady house up in Park Heights area, Jewish people. You walk in her basement, you had to squeeze through to get through. She had so many clothes down there. So this one Jewish woman, she made baby clothes. I was there 10 hours, that doorbell rung from sun up to sundown. All the Jewish women coming in there, stroller, kid in the stroller, chew on a hip. You know how they hump like jackrabbits. So they always got tons of kids. So literally, they coming in that door swung open from sun up to sundown.
Wow.
Every woman that was in that Jewish community that needed clothes for their child came to that house. And that lady had, like I said, living room, she barely had any furniture. She had so many clothes in that house. But they stick together. This is why their money never leaves the community. This is why they can build a whole row of townhouses, put all of their own people in those towns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing with the Asian people. You know what I'm saying? They have their own community, their own banks, own money. They help each other. We can't do that because we pocket watch. That's what we do. We pocket watch. The minute you look like you getting $1 more than me, now I'm watching you sideways, or it's a problem. Like we can't come together when we get there.
Right.
I'm telling you.
So that's why we just doing by action. We just gonna do what we can do and try to cut together. Yeah. I mean, it's like the more we'll talk about it just to give, just to give frame to it so people can understand what we're coming about. At the end of the day, we still will continue to do what we do. People join, they join. If they don't, they don't. Exactly. Man. That's just how what you gotta do. As long as you feel good about what you're doing, you're fine. Definitely.
That's right.
So we definitely was blessed, man. Miss Christina Williams, y'all, man. She came and blessed us today.
Yes.
Like I said, we'll have everything that y'all need, everything from her that she's doing will be posted. All the dates, any way you can get tickets, anything, we're gonna post it since y'all, so y'all can get it. Y'all will be able to find it. Any last words for the people that's watching?
The one thing I would tell someone is don't worry what anybody says about what you got going on. If it was given to you, because we are all created with many gifts, so whatever you get, that's what you get. And just worry about who comes after.
Correct.
Just do what you do. Because that's what I had to learn in this, because I was like a people pleaser before. But being in this, it transitions you from being a people pleaser. So that would be my main.
I always say, to be successful, you have to have some level of shrewdness.
But that's what I said.
I'm telling you.
That's why I said you connect with every episode we had, and we just that's how we think. We said things you saying is things that we talk about already. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that all the time. Like you gotta be kind of.
You have to have some level of shrewdness.
Me and my party, I was got an argument about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you become, and I don't like saying boss. People use those words so vague to me. It's not even that. It's just I'm just directing how it's going. sometimes you gotta be straight. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta have stuff will end up bad sometimes. Might don't sound right. You know, but you the one gotta. At the end of the day, you gotta keep it together. You know, like I told him, I said, you run your play. If you ain't there, with your play run the same way. It's not.
He tried to tell us that it's good. No,
it's not. No, I don't care how much you instill into the person next to you or under you. If they don't got it, they ain't got it. The moment you leave and let them roll, and everybody roll once or twice after by the third show, that thing the wheels do fall off.
It's no different than how they always tell you. If I told him a message and he told it to you and you told it to him, by the time he tells it to me, it's nothing that I said to him. It's not the exact same way that I told him, and it's no different with that speakeasy that you gonna do on Wednesday nights. They might be okay that first week that you're not there. That second week gonna be shaky. Yeah. By the time that third week, people be like, oh man, what's going on in here? Oh, man, I ain't like this place at all. Don't let it be somebody's first time there. Oh man, I ain't never coming back this month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's never gonna be the same. Never.
What you doing, what we doing with other people in our field, the most is instilled in you, man. It's nothing you can pass along, just instill. Yeah. You can try. Right. You can try, you can talk to somebody blue in the face. They just ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it. You gotta, like you said, sometimes you gotta turn your own self off and say, look, I'm going on vacation, shut that down. I don't hear nothing. Why you answer the phone? Look, I took a break. I was chilling.
That's because no one is gonna do anything the way, run your business the way you gonna run. Exactly. No one.
If I don't sit my phone down, my mind won't even turn off. Because I'm always on there trying to connect to something or doing something, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta sit the phone down, turn it on, watch something, whatever you're doing. Even if you ain't watching, just you gotta turn it off. That's the only way. Because our mind always generating. It's always moving. It's always on.
Floyd Mayweather said you gotta get focused. I told you about that little interview I was watching the other day. He said, man, you get 24 hours in the day. He said you sleep 8 hours. He said you work 8 hours. He said 16 gone. He said you take about an hour to get dressed. He said you're down to 17. He said you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He said so now you down to 4 hours. He said so I don't have time to say, oh, I like this picture. Oh, I don't know why they posted that. Oh, nah, they shouldn't. I don't like these. He said I don't have time to do that. It's only 4 hours left in my day. He said you have to get. He was just basically telling people you have to get focused. You know what I'm saying? You have to be focused. He's driving. He was in a. Told you he was in a Bentley. He was driving a Ghost. He was driving 1:40 in the morning. He said, "Man, I'm on my way to my third workout for the day." He said, "It's 1:40 in the morning. Do I want to do it? No, I don't. Right. But this is the things that I have to do for me to be who I am." So people like. Back to what we said earlier, people don't understand the struggle and the grind. Right. They see Floyd Mayweather, he's sitting on Gilly's show the other day, he had an $18 million watch on. $18 million watch and a $5 million necklace. So Gilly said, so you just came and put $23 million on just to come on to my show, huh? He said, my little $40,000 watch, I'm gonna sit on this. You know what I'm saying? But he also came right behind him and said, yeah, the tallest building that's in New York City, when you read the white dude's name on there, my name right behind it. He said, I own 9 skyscrapers in New York City. So they just see him running around with his cars and his jewelry on, but they don't see the work he putting in for him to be able to pay for them. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, you can have $100 million, you'd be rich. He said, but you still looking for where your next dollar gonna come from. He said, I'm looking for wealth. He said, cause see, when you're wealthy, you don't worry about money. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference in being rich and being wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he's school. They can make all the dumb jokes they want about him. 50 Cent can make all the dumb jokes they want about him. Ain't nothing dumb about that kid. Right. That kid sharp as
education level or something great or something.
That kid sharp is all outdoors, man.
It's all about life, man. You gotta know how to work that. You gotta first of all, you gotta know how to move in that. Yeah, all the education you want.
Work. Oh, because I know a whole lot of educated dummies.
People be brainless, I don't know what.
Got all kinds of degrees and don't have a lick of common sense.
Lick of it.
Don't you like, how you let them do that, pull that over your eyes? But because they have no common sense, You know, it wasn't in the book for them to read. For me to know not to let somebody do this to me, then they get shanghaied. But yeah, it's a lot with life, man. Life is a funny thing. There's no manual to it.
No.
It's on the job training. You know,
all the time.
All
Never
the
stop.
time.
on the job.
Yeah.
Same thing I said about parenting. You know,
Yeah.
we both have kids, and I always tell people I had 3, and I told them, I said, man, you can go to Barnes and Noble and get every goddamn book they got in
Right.
there on parenting on children. Them books don't mean nothing. I had 3 kids with all of them had 3 different personalities. None of my kids were the same. So you had to deal with every last one of them differently. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people that there's no manual to it. It's on the job training for sure.
All right, people, we're gonna hold young lady up, man. She's very busy.
Yes,
a lot of things going, like you
indeed.
said. She came from one event to come here, so we definitely blessed.
Yes, indeed.
And
Now
thank her for that.
Now she
She
going
didn't
back to
have to do
her
that.
quiet time now, I guess.
Man,
She get to her quiet time.
it's hard to get quiet time with people like us. But definitely, man. So once again, I appreciate you coming on. It's definitely a blessing. Anything you need from us, we here.
Yes, indeed.
You know, we'll call away. That's it. Okay. All right, people. We're gonna end this show now, and of course, before we go, we got to send out final thoughts and our shots out to the people to keep the lights on there.
Yes, indeed. Man, the Beauty Box, thanks a lot for your contributions to keeping the lights on around here. And once again, if you're trying to get yourself in some shape, it's that time of the year, ladies. Go see Zumba with Juanita. She there 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays.
Definitely. MeetYouInMook.com. Get all your latest fashion, all your high-end gear, anything you need, we got it.
And again,
Tell people they can follow you.
You can follow me at Ahava Kofesh Productions, which I'll have to put the spelling because
That's fine. We'll do all. We'll definitely have that posted.
I'm on Instagram and Facebook. You can find me on both Ahava Kofesh Productions. Also on my website, which is www.ahproductionsllc.com.
See, it's success. When you say LLC, you smile every time.
Yeah.
When I first saw that, I was fall off the seat. I don't even know what it meant. Yeah, I was like, sure, I can say LLC, I'm good. So, it's a grind, people, man. Once again, we bless this episode 31.
Yes, indeed. Coming to you soon.
Definitely, we out. Thanks.